there has just been an announcement for Half-Life 2 RTX, and this is probably going to be another joke title. So Nvidia is pushing this story, this hunk of news about the Half-Life 2 RTX upgrade all over everywhere. It's on all the gaming sites, it's all over YouTube, it's all over social media about this hot new thing coming out there. Now, more than likely, it's going to be a piece of shit. So look at the previous RTX upgrade type game that they put out, and that was Portal RTX. Now that was a pretty crappily made game that came out there. There were so many issues with performance and just errors and the game crashing and bugs, and that was just that was a piece of shit. But once again, that was one of these community funded, community involved type titles that has come out in recent times. So Half-Life 2 RTX seems to be one of these community driven type projects. If this is an AstroTurf situation, I do not know, but it could be, it could not be, we don't know, but it's like, I get the feeling it might be. So a bunch of random people have created a development studio in their studio apartments and are now putting out the Half-Life 2 RTX upgrade. So you've got a company, so the original makers of Half-Life 2, that was Valve, and they are a $1 billion company that makes, on average, $500 million every year. Yes, those loot boxes actually generate a lot of money for these companies. So they're huge, they have so much money, so much staff, so much know-how. They have valet parking, they have free lunches, they have free massages, they have free yearly bonuses of millions of dollars. But yet this company that has absolutely everything at its fingertips does not want to get involved in putting out an RTX upgrade. Well, at least publicly anyway. Then you've got Nvidia, once again, a $1 billion company, huge profits, huge know-how, huge amount of staff, huge amount of benefits, yet they still do not want to get involved in putting out an RTX upgrade, and it's left to a bunch of the community to put something out. And as we've seen previously with all of these community-driven games, they are absolute shit. So we got Portal RTX, that was a stinker. We then had Black Mesa, and that was another tragedy. That was very pathetic. You could tell it was a mod when you play it, when you load it up there. It wasn't really filled with bugs and errors, but it was just a lot of very poor game design, very amateur game design, that anyone involved in actual legitimate professional game creation would never make the same mistakes that were made in Black Mesa. But hey, it's a community type project there, something by people in their little 1-bedroom studio apartments, put something out, and we're supposed to be overjoyed. But that was a stinker, absolute steaming pile of shit, Black Mesa. And more than likely, Half-Life 2 RTX is going to be the same type of deal. So we've seen the videos and we've seen some photos of what they're doing with Half-Life 2 RTX, and of course, from these very limited type photos there, we can see in the videos that it's very limited. Yes, they've upgraded some of the graphics and high definition, but it's giving off the same sort of vibes that they did with Black Mesa, where they've done the high definition graphics, but they haven't done it properly. And then you've got these two different sort of art styles, these two levels of details. They're going to clash and they're not going to be consistent, and it's going to look like an overall piece of shit. More than likely they're going to clutter up the maps, just like they did with Black Mesa, and yeah, it's going to be another steaming pile of shit. So Half-Life 2 RTX, it is coming out in the near future. More than likely it's going to be a pile of shit. I will likely check it out when I am absolutely bored, but yeah, that looks like something to totally avoid. Now, like, the gaming industry and the gaming community themselves are super thirsty at the moment for just about anything to play. And we've noticed this with, Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, that's a stinker, that's a pile of shit, but yet there's a lot of people that seem to enjoy it. These people are either sort of children or, they're on the spectrum, one or the other. There's no reasonable person out there that sits down and would be like, I absolutely love playing Baldur's Gate 3. It is such an amazing game to play. Like, unless you're on the spectrum, you're not enjoying Baldur's Gate 3. The same can be said about Elden Ring, but these games still remain popular because yes, the gaming community is just that thirsty, that desperate, that they will play just about absolutely anything. And yeah, that's the situation where we're currently at, and that's why these absolute crappy mods, these crappy updates like Half-Life 2 RTX get all of this coverage because the industry is just so dead and stale at the moment that we've got to look forward to some crappy mod made by like a bunch of nobodies with no talent, and we're supposed to be excited over that, and it is just so disappointing. So there you have it, Half-Life 2 RTX. It's a steaming dumpster fire. Avoid that one, and thank you for watching.